Hello, my name is Gabriella Gaus. I think there's like a select few people that I really do want to thank. First one is probably a man named John that really sticks out. Brynn and I were in a bounce house when we heard the first shot go off, and our friends were holding our purses. We were barefoot, and we ran out of the bounce house, and the bounce house guy who was like selling the tickets was ushering us towards a direction of the porta potties out into the parking lot. And so we just ran towards the parking lot together, and when we got into the parking lot, we then got into a golf cart who I don't think was aware of what was happening, but our friend was like, they've been hit, like, there's an open shooter, can you take us? And they were like, okay, get on. And so then from the golf cart, we ran into another vehicle, and it was this man named John, and he was with his young son, and he told us that he knew there was a shooter and that his daughter was volunteering at Gilroy, but she had already reached a safe location, so he was like, get in, I'll take you to the hospital. And he took us to the hospital. We were fortunate enough to not get there by ambulance, which was huge for us. I think we were one of the first people to show up. And so I just wanted to thank John, hopefully that's his name, wherever he's at. That act of kindness, I mean, we're just so lucky because I didn't feel safe until I was fully in a car, and I didn't have my purse, I didn't have my cell phone. So I was I remember when we were running, I was like, where are we even going to run to? I don't have my purse to drive home because I had driven there that day. I don't have my car. I don't know. It just felt like we were going to be running forever. And these people picked us up and transported us. So that's great. And then in the hospital, just the staff was so careful and so attentive and so immediate, with Brynn. It was kind of immediately assessed for myself that my wounds weren't going to get any worse than they already were. We did an x-ray and saw that, the bullet had kind of swiped me along my left shoulder, and that I have fragment in there, metal showed up, and then some kind of a graze wound on my back. And so it's kind of I knew for myself definitively, that's the extent of it. My nerve damage in my hand seemed minimal. I was able to move it, and so then I was just kind of okay, well, Brynn's well-being isn't defined at this point. I don't know, she might have to have surgery, she might not. And so that really, was my main concern in that time. I was just it's not fair. I know what's going on with me and my body. I know that I'm going to get discharged tonight. But, Brynn's, well-being and where the bullet was in her was so up in the air. And so I'm grateful to her partner, who was with us that night, and he really kept it together to make sure that I got my purse and my phone back. And then he and our other friends drove to meet up Brynn, and he's literally never left Brynn's side, and I think he's given me that love and support also. And just to all of us and to the community, it's been just amazing. I even found out last night that a local pizzeria in Scotts Valley, which is where I live, did a fundraiser and just donated 100% of the proceeds to all 6 GoFundMes that are listed in the Gilroy Garlic shooting. And so just to have anyone and everyone pitch in, and the amount of flowers and gifts I've received on my doorstep, and just the amount of support has truly been overwhelming. It's just been a crazy few days. I can't believe it's only been 3, 4. I don't even know what amount of time it feels like, but my body is recovering so fast, faster than I think I could have ever anticipated with the assault rifle that was used. It blows my mind how different my wounds look every day and how different they feel, and the amount of pain less that I'm in. It's now I can almost sleep in any position I want, which is super exciting for me. And and I also want to say that our hearts go out to those who aren't here to share their stories. Stephen Romero, Trevor Irby, Kayla Salazar. We're here for them. They're not here to share what they witnessed and what they went through and to their families. Like, we're so sorry. We love you guys. We're with you guys. And I'm just grateful that the shooter was just taken down in an extraordinarily fast amount of time, and the numbers weren't greater like they could have been. The response was huge. I remember running out of the bounce house, out of the scene, and seeing security guards who were working that day move in. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say for now. Yeah.
So, no, before questions, let's let Brynn talk, and
Okay.
then we'll take questions.
Gotcha. All right, Brynn.
Hi guys. I didn't really prepare anything to say. I'm just going to say like my story. It's Gabriella's story. It's everyone's story in the community. I'm just so happy to be alive, and I want to send my love to those like the Irbys, the Salazars, the Romeros that don't get to say that about their family. I have seen the impact this has had on my friends and my family and my community in Santa Cruz, and it's overwhelming, and I can't imagine. I mean, I can only know what I know, and everyone has their own pain, and it's just so mounting. And I'm happy my friends are alive. I'm happy this community came together, and I hate the circumstances, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful how just okay I feel regardless of the circumstances. I'm so happy that I was taken in by this hospital, and I was given just the best treatment I could ask for. I've been so scared of hospitals my whole life, and I can't say anything except I'm just so happy to walk out of here. I wish everyone could say that, but that's all I have to say.